Hello, welcome back. I owe you guys an apology. I have been playing an absurd amount of Super Auto Pets off camera. I'm still working my way back into, or not back into, but into what it's like to be a streamer-ish for the first time. So, I'm not used to recording all of the games I play and all of that, and I've won several games. I even bought the pay to win pack, which is like actually maybe kind of pay to lose. It seems like I played like 2 hours with this expansion pack. I only won twice. I switched back to free to play, won within like 15 minutes. So we're gonna play with the expansion pack today, and I'm gonna try to stop playing this game off camera so much because I keep doing lots of cool stuff, and then I feel like when I'm on camera I do nothing, which is embarrassing. But it's just really like when I'm hanging out with my friends on Discord late at night, like it's an easy thing to throw on and zone out, turn off your brain. But let's see if we can grab some dubs today, or at least have some fun teams. So immediately we don't have any of the new animals, but that's okay. I am going to roll and hope we get a beetle or a ladybug. Got a ladybug. It has worse stats than a beaver to start off with, but I think long term it is a better animal, so I'm fine with that. We will be the iconic pearls, like Mr. Krabs' daughter, perhaps the most iconic pearl there ever was. This looks like a loss. Yeah, but that's to be expected. I think that you kind of, when you take a ladybug early on, that's kind of like the risk you're taking, and you're hoping you can scale it later. The beetle has good stats, so I'll freeze you, and then maybe we could get a level. Actually, let's do this. We'll give you a little more health. I don't know if that's the best idea in the long run. I kind of don't love the beetle's ability. I just like its base stat. It's kind of like the fish. Its ability is whatever, but the stats it has are really good early on. With 3 horses, I think, yeah, we should win this. Off to an okay start. So I would love to get a level 2 animal here, whether it's the beetle or the cricket. Also would like some honey. Nice. And I think the bluebird sucks, to be quite honest with you. I don't want to dive too deep into all my thoughts because that's going to slow down the gameplay. I'm planning on doing a tier list soon-ish, before the new patch comes out. I don't know. I'm assuming that's still at least a week or 2 away at the earliest. So maybe late this week or early next week, sometime in early February probably, I will be dropping a tier list, and I will expound upon my thoughts on why the bluebird is ass. Then the owl is basically a better beaver. Like, it has way better stats, and it gives +2/+2 instead of +1 or +2 health, or whatever the beaver gives. I actually think I'm going to take it and then sell it and then buy the swan, because it has better stats than the swan, and we'll get a benefit from selling it. I wish I had bought the honey, because I want to start buffing this ladybug, but I think I have found with the pay to win pack, I think that I think I like the ladybug too much. I like commit to it when I shouldn't some of the time, and it hasn't always worked out for me. Okay, I really wish you would hit like any other animal, but you do you, King. Let's give you this, buff our ladybug a wee bit. I don't mind giving the beetle meat. I would, as much as I hate to say it, I think the ladybug might be the first to go here if I have to sell a creature. I don't know that getting a level 3 beetle is going to be that meaningful. I can't even... Is the bison in this pack? I think it is. And if it is, then it's like, you know, it's not the worst idea to try to go for a level 3 beetle. But also, like, I'd rather get a poodle or something. We'll freeze it and see. I will buy this. But, like, if you're not going for a bison, I see no reason to get a beetle to level 3, because I'm not going to use its ability, although I literally just did. But I'm not going to, like, plan around using the beetle's ability. That's really nice that we were able to get 2 animals with our beetle. Got us the win there. 3 wins. So far, so good. Okay, well now they're, like, forcing me to try to get a level 3 beetle. I probably should have bought an apple before I did this, because I think I want the rabbit too. So, yeah, I definitely should have fed you, and then all of these things we just bought would have had more stats. That's something I'll have to keep in mind in the future. I'm still not super used to the way this... Well, I know the abilities of all these animals because I've watched people play with the expansion pack for months. Like, it's not that, it's just that, like, stopping to think about what I should be doing when I'm the one doing it. Wow, that is rough. It's not very often you see a blowfish be the arbiter of your demise. I think it's about time you switch to this. Let's roll some more. Could always use a turtle. I did just give you garlic, though. I think we're gonna pass. That might be a bad idea. I definitely want you. And then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. Not really the two, kind of the last 2 I would want you to hit, but it is what it is. Kind of a spooky team. But, yeah, if we had gotten through that crab, we might have still lost, but it would have been close. I also think I've recognized another flaw in my game, in that I just put like a cricket or a mosquito in the back, or a badger on free-to-play, like half the time, and then I just leave it there. And I never like upgrade it the way I do all of my other units. I feel like I should purposefully try to find better units to put back there. I am going to leave it back there for now. The bat, I am not fully... I should have bought this first. I don't really know where I stand on the bat at the moment. No. Because level 1, I think it's kind of booty, but if you can get a level 3 bat, it is huge in the late game. I think both of my pay-to-win victories have come with a level 3 bat, or at least one of them has. I can't remember if the other one did. That's rough that you had the turtle, but yeah, we weren't getting to that ladybug either way. Is that lethal? Yeah. Never really got off the ground there. That's like, that's my experience with this pack, is if I don't get an early, and I mean like turn 3 or 4, an early puppy or llama or caterpillar, and the caterpillar has a lot of its own problems. I'm not convinced that it's actually that good. Well, let's just go ahead and do this. Can't be too picky on turn 1. Will be the nasty scallywags. What was I saying? Yeah, I feel like it's not. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not that this pack is worse. It's that the skill floor is higher, and I'm just not good enough yet. Hopefully, hopefully yet, to take advantage of what you need to do to be successful with this pack. I think there's a lot of exciting animals that like tantalize you with their abilities, like the caterpillar and the puppy and the llama and stuff, but they're harder to pull off than the good animals in the free-to-win pack. Okay. I do like a bat this early. Although, again, here I would love... I think a puppy's like my ideal, even though the puppy is slow. Like, that's why, like, you don't get a puppy by like turn 4 or 5. Something with the caterpillar, I think it's too late, and you're better off looking elsewhere. Thank God you didn't hit my fish. That way we can chunk our way through 2 units. All right, that's really sad. I didn't think that was going to happen. I'm going to force myself not to buy a Ladybug. Every run, even though our first one we didn't really do it, but like I said, I played like 2 hours of the pay to win pack. I think every single run I tried to get a Ladybug going, and it only worked like once or twice. So let's do this. Honestly, let's put you up front. It's temporary. We might as well get the most out of you while you're here. I do still think I need to. I probably should calm down on all the temporary buffs I give. Like I kind of go crazy with them, but I'm just the stats lord, bro. I can't say no. Turn 5. I think it's late. But I'm gonna do it and hope we can like bootstrap you. Let's look for a rabbit. Thank you. I suppose you did kill that chick, which might have turned a draw into a win for us. I want honey for you. I would love to level you up and then sell you. Let's roll one more time. The fish is a higher level, or sorry, the mosquito is a higher level and has better stats, but it sells for more. What if we... This is crazy. What if we did that so our bat fires off before the mosquito, and then... Honestly, the bat should go up front. And then maybe the mosquito, since it shoots 2 people, will hit a weakened unit that already has low health and it'll just die. That normally wouldn't die. Okay, well, it hit the crab, so that didn't work at all. Went about as poorly as humanly possible. I think if we had hit that hedgehog, things would have looked mighty different, but that was enough to convince me that it's time to let go of... I didn't even save the money for the puppy. Wow, I am... Alright, well, this run is already over because I'm an idiot. Wow. I apologize. I thought that was the intern button. I should just delete this video. If I have a brain, you'll never see this. That's easily of all the embarrassing things I've done on camera over the last couple of weeks, that is easily the most embarrassing. And then I did it twice in a row. Just fade me, fam. Just end the game, please. I'm begging you. I don't even know what to do at this point. Alright, don't spend any money. A fish... I think it's too, like, scale... We're not going to scale our way out of this, especially with the tropical fish. Alright, we might be saved by the fact that he put his ox up front, but we're still going to lose because of the sheep. Oh, and this dog, yeah. This white weenie build. We're going back to when the game first came out. That was... I'm ashamed. I've never been more embarrassed. I apologize. Honestly, screw it. I said the bluebirds suck. I still believe that. Let's be the helpless hats. Or the helpless hipsters, actually. Get that alliteration. I still think the bluebirds suck, but I do think they're okay for like 2 to 3 turns at most if you're just going to try to like bootstrap someone, but you're not going to win because they have 1 health. It's the same problem... Or is it 1 attack? It is 1 health. Okay, yeah. It's the same problem as the stupid duck and pig. They just like, no, it doesn't matter what their attack is because they die to everything. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. But at least, you know, we are summoning 2 units. Our last unit's fairly strong. I think we're gonna be okay. Barely. Yep. I just want to get to like 6 wins to redeem myself. I don't know what happens on camera. My brain just turns off. Like in the last 5 days, I've probably won 15 arena games off camera, and I've won like one on camera, I think. So, yikes. I don't know if I should have done that, but since I already did it, you know, might as well go all in. Oh, I thought that was our last gold. Yikes. Okay. I wouldn't have done that if that wasn't our last gold. Our last 3 gold. Because I wanted to level up our cricket, which I could have done, apparently. But we're continuing the tradition of me being an idiot, apparently. This looks okay. Actually, no, it does not. I didn't think it was going to take us that long to get through all of those, and then that kangaroo just pogged out of control. Alright, I'll try you. I'm not convinced. How do I want to do this? I want you in the back. I want you right there. Probably looking at an L here. Which would already put us at 2 lives left. I mean, we are struggling. I mean, this isn't the best team in the world. I mean, if we kill a rat, which is going to be difficult. I was hoping the dirty rat would save us, but that rat just had too much health. I'm a big fan of salads when you have a ladybug, obviously. Okay. We'll freeze you, we'll buy you. I gotta remember to buy the ladybug before I feed. I have a bad habit of not leveling up before I feed. Alright, the rest of this looks very doable. Wait, how is our caterpillar 5-6? Oh, I forgot it keeps feeding itself. Now, one of my 2 wins in the expansion pack was with a llama run, and it was maybe the most fun I've ever had in this game, because you have to run a 4-squad Marty, and beating people with 4 animals intentionally is extremely satisfying. But I think it's too late, and we don't have a strong enough supporting cast to make that work, unfortunately. I should have sold the freaking snail. I'm really lucky that it didn't absorb any of those buffs. We'll buy the swan next time, but I just want the... I mean, like, you're basically getting a pair for free plus a 1-turn mercenary. Like, I'm actually surprised at how much I like the owl. That's really rude. Alright, this is bad. We're on lethal. Man, only 1 win. We are getting destroyed. We'll have a level 3 in 2 turns, but we're already on lethal. But honestly, don't do what I'm doing. I think this is a terrible idea. But I'm desperate. Oh my god, really? Really? You couldn't have done this like the other way around? Let's freeze you. Now I want a skunk, of course. What's better for me? A 6-6 or a 3-5 that, in all likelihood, on turn 7 is only going to wipe out, like, probably at most 3 health from someone, 3 or 4 health, which is basically, yeah, I'm going to stick with the bison for the moment. Honestly, get up there, big boy. Save me, please, from my own stupidity. I don't like our odds. I really don't like our... Well, actually, never mind. I forgot that our caterpillar had so much health at this point. Okay, we're 1 turn away from I'm gonna finally do what I talked about 10 minutes ago and get rid of the cricket. Honey in the back, please. Probably should have put the skunk in the back, but whatever. We just gotta survive one turn. We're still, I promise you we're not winning, but if we can make it, like, go on a little run of, like, 3 wins at the end here, I would appreciate that. That's nice. Alright. 2 in a row. Who would have thought it was even possible? The problem is, now, like, we have done such a bad job scaling our ladybug that our butterfly is still going to be ass. But our bison is now getting going. Honestly, not worth it. Now, I would love to fit in a cow to feed this bison. I just don't know that it's possible. You will hit the bison. Thank you. Even though it's only 1-1. So we're going to have a 1916 ladybug and a 1916 butterfly and an 8-8 bison. I'd like to leave the caterpillar in the 3rd spot. That way it doesn't get hit by the crocodiles. It doesn't get, and it won't be susceptible to splash damage here in the 2nd spot if it happens to be a thing. Alright, we're still going to lose. At least we've got a semblance of a real squad going towards the end, but it was just too little too late. I'm begging myself to stop being an idiot and figure out how to play this game. You are better because you're a 2-3 versus a 1-3. I probably should have frozen the beetle just for his stats. We'll be the suspicious presidents because that is what they are. Yeah, not great, but it's going to be hard to win early with everyone having 1 attack. Like, and by hard I mean like actually basically impossible. Okay. Now we can feed next turn. I'm honest, I'm willing to pop another honey, even though it's redundant. Well, I guess we could put it on one of the ladybugs. Never mind. Just to trigger their ability. We're still going to lose pretty handily. But this might be something that we could work with. Honestly, should have combined you before I fed you. I'm dumb. I told you I'd do that all the time. Okay, okay. So we can only buy one of you, which means I would like it to be you, just because you're basically a 6-6. Still not super confident here. I'm going to freeze you just because we're going to be at 6 lives, very likely, with 0 wins. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm publishing this video. This is so... Are you serious right now? We're actually going to win, somehow. Okay. Get in there. Even though we're going to be overriding the honey, get in there. This is... I don't know what this is. I guess it would have made sense to cupcake the ladybug since he already had the highest stats, but I think this is a good team we have right now, so I think I'll be fine. Yeah, didn't even have to use our rams. Okay, we might be able to work with this. The sheep, I promise you, are not going to stick around very long. Yeah, they're gone right now. I do like a tropical fish. I want a pill. Give me a pill. Okay. What if we actually committed to a turtle? Well, it's turn 5 already. I was gonna say, and then we could like rock a caterpillar, but it's like it's too late to get a caterpillar going because I think you kind of like if you're gonna get a caterpillar run to really pop, you almost have to have a turtle. Um, man, I don't know. I would like to garlic the fish. This is a strange run. Honestly, I should probably put the turtle in front of the fish since the stats are basically the same, and we could at least preserve the honey on the ladybug. Long term, that doesn't matter, but early on, it could make a difference. But we're screwed here. It's going to be closer than it had a right to be, honestly, but it still wasn't really that close. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. Would I drop either of you for a rabbit? No, I think it's too late. Now, the hatching chick's another interesting wrinkle in this pack. I think their level 1 ability is great. I think they kind of suck after that. If like, I don't think you should level them up. Roll once. I hate not getting permanent melon out of that, but I think this is okay. But now I wish I'd given the garlic to the ladybug, obviously. But that was huge. We worked our way through 3 animals with the ladybug. And we're going to win because of our cricket bee. Now we're still kind of floundering here. We don't have a North Star. We don't really know. We don't have anything we're like building around or building towards, which is unfortunate. Could meet you. I would rather garlic you. And honestly, dolphin me. Well, we could meet the dolphin, I guess. All right, this is something. I don't think it's good, but it is. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. That is the clutchest dolphin. I have the gift of sight. That's the only good thing you'll see in this video. Maybe. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. We're coming. We just have to live. Honestly, probably would drop the fish for a swan. Their stats are basically identical. We've already gotten the fish's level 2 buff. I'm not going to build it to level 3. We lose the garlic investment, but that's okay. We might... No, oh, oops. I'm not about to rage quit, don't worry. Nothing pisses me off, quite frankly, like losing to a peacock build. Like, it's just so stupid. But now I think you like kind of can't afford to not take a skunk. So we're gonna go like really freaky here. And then we're gonna hit the seal. Yes. Okay. Again, it's too little too late, but we actually have a grown-up team here. It requires a lot of TLC that we don't have the money for, or this hippo's going to own us. Well, actually, our skunk kind of saved us, but we're still screwed. Come on, bro. We're 30 minutes in. We haven't even hit 5 wins, have we? I can't go out like that. I don't hate a beaver in this situation. Yeah. We'll be the bearded monks. I don't know, like, because in free-to-play, again, you know, like, I win pretty regularly, and I don't know what is going on here. I just can't figure out this pack. But maybe with time, that'll change, or maybe not. Maybe I'm just not good, which is perfectly reasonable to expect. I don't... I hate how if you're buying an animal you already have, like you have to like drop it and then move it around. You can't just make them move from the shop. I don't like it because I guess it thinks you're this like why wouldn't you want to combine these? I don't want to combine them. It's also still not the order I wanted them in. I wanted the 1-3 at the back, but we're still gonna lose. Is that the same team? I think they're working on going up against the same people over and over again. Like, they have to fix that. It's so stupid. Alright, sell the beaver next turn. Hopefully get... I don't know. A puppy or a llama or anything good. You son of a bitch. I don't know if I would call a bat good. At least you hit my 2 best animals, but it's... Let's freeze it. I'm not convinced. I will give you that. What else we got? I'm gonna go... I think I take the bat too much. I think the bat is good when it gets to a high level. I don't think it's good at level 1. And while we still have 0 wins. And I'm doubt... Well, actually, we are going to get one here. Because of that meat. I forgot about the meat. There we go. We're on the board. Let me put garlic on my swan. Okay. Again, I think taking a bison when you don't have a level 3 is really stupid, especially when you're... Yeah, I'm not... Well, it has good stats, though. Like, that's the thing, is even if we don't keep it, it just has the best stats of any of these animals. So I'm gonna take it, but it's not gonna stick around long term. Copium. You gotta believe me. Unless we get a god shop next turn and have like 3 ladybugs or 3 swans, in which case I'll cry. Okay, finally we have something going here. It's too late for a puppy. Don't fall for it. I will take you. Now a worm, I think that's the perfect time to drop those fish as we got the... I think... I don't know how I feel about this, but I think the worm ladybug synergy is like too good to ignore, even if I don't have the right setup for it. I don't want you in the front though right now. Could tropical fish the ladybug and the worm maybe? I'll think about it. But because like the worm buffs itself when you feed it, and the ladybug buffs itself when you feed anyone, so I think that they work together. You just have to get the right supporting cast around them, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. And I don't think we're gonna get through this team. This is a good ass team, and it was pretty close, honestly. Like, I think our team is not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's just, all right, thank you. Hit the worm. You. Would I sell you? I would. And that gives us another roll, in which case we can do this. I'm not convinced this is the greatest idea I've ever had. I think the tropical fish, by turn 7 or 8, which is where we're at, like really has reached its expiration date, and we're just now buying one, but I think we can afford to do it for a turn or 2. Nice. We've got a solid squad stats-wise. Our tropical fish is really the only one holding us down right now, or like holding us back, I should say. Thank you for hitting the worm. I would be perfectly willing. Okay, I will sell you for a skunk. Because now we're starting to get into the part of the game where skunks matter. Thank you. Would I sell the bison for a snail? Possibly. Possibly. Probably, actually. Again, I think we're okay here. That's really annoying that the kangaroo was able to buff itself just out of the attack of our worm with that last hit, but didn't matter at all. Oh, a cow would be amazing for this worm. I think you kind of have to, as much as I hate to do it. No, don't. I always buy the cow before I buy the food I've frozen, which is dumb. But all right, now I really need to get like garlic or something on our ladybug now that he's all beefed up, or maybe even a chili pepper. I kind of like that. And I would totally, obviously, sell the cow for the snail because the cow is getting sold regardless, unless I see more cows. Clutch skunk. I think this is okay. This is very okay. All right, all right, all right. Finally, we're having a decent run. We're still only at 5 wins. You know, I'm not saying this is going the distance, but at least it's not an embarrassing showing, which is all I've done so far today. I don't hate that. Don't hate that at all. In fact, I love it. Don't do that, because, yeah, don't do that yet. A poodle. We've got a 1, a 3, a 4, a 2, and a 4. Well, the 3's going. So we have a 1, a 4, a 2, and a 4. So we'd have to put the worm in the... I still don't exactly know how the poodle works. I kind of just straight up think the poodle is like the best animal in this pack. If you have the right team. Because you don't have to save any money to get it to go. You don't have to have any like level 3 animals to get it to go. It does it every turn, no matter what. As long as you have different tiers of animals. And we're going to be dropping this turtle. So again, 1, 4, 2, 4. Obviously, I want it to be buffing the worm and not the skunk. Well, maybe. I actually think I'd rather buff the skunk. I'm going to go for it because we're going to be buffing the worm on our own anyway. We're going to be feeding it. So we don't need the poodle to buff the worm. Yeah. It makes perfect sense, Copium. That's not good. I'm so mad. If you hadn't sniped my skunk at the beginning, you don't know how lucky you are. Alright, give me melon. And I love that the pill triggers the ladybug effect. Give me this. Why didn't I buy the snail? I swear there's something broken in my brain, dude. Hit the worm. Thank you. I think it might be a little late to try to level up this worm. But I'll freeze it just in case. Garlic on you would be good, but I'd rather hit the worm. Hit the worm. Yes! Alright. I'm so mad I didn't buy that snail. This is... Alright, yeah, this should be an easy win. 6 wins. Come on. I'll try to get you, because... And I'll do this just to buff you. Nice. Nice. Can't fit the cow in as much as I would love to. I guess we could sell the swan, but... No, that's like feeding our food addiction here. I still think it's too late on this team. Like, these back animals are not buffed enough, and this ladybug's not strong enough and you're going to break my melon armor. This is all bad. Although the rest of your team, well, I forgot about the turtle, but still, yeah, our worm is strong enough that it doesn't matter. You're going to lose because of a bee. I am devastated. That is such a horseshit way to go out. Oh. Come on! Bro. Okay. I'm going to record another video right now. I refuse to go out like this, but this video is too long. I'm sorry. This is pathetic. But at least we ended on a, like, not the most embarrassing note ever made. Yeah. The grind never stops. I'll see you guys next time. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And, I'll see you soon.